Mind your feet, darling. Around the ringside if they cannot swing on the blue ropes or stand on the ring fence, because it does frighten the ponies just a little bit. Thank you very much, and I hope you will enjoy our display.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the KB Photography show. My name is Frosty, and I would like to introduce you to some of my friends. Their names are Trigger, Trampers, Duke, and Sonny, or as we're more commonly known, it's the Spotty Boys. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together one more time for Amanda and the Spotty Boys!
There, your birds can't fly, they're tied up. Look, ladies and gentlemen, this bird is completely free, and what is it doing? Sunbathing. Okay, that's all she's doing there, is sunbathing. Avalon use hose. Can you take off, please? Thank you very much. Now, what this bird is naturally is try and get up against the trees, because he knows the higher this bird goes, the faster he is going to come back down. Now, I'm going to the area very well at the moment, and I am not aware of any forest or woodlands in the area, and that's what this bird's going to be looking for, because he knows that's where he's going to find the natural lift. Now, the natural lift in the air is called a thermal. It's hot air, it rises in a circle, and he doesn't have to do any work if he can get on that thermal. Now, if you look, while he's wing beating, guys, is trying there for a thermal. The minute he stops wing beating, if he turns in a tight circle, that does actually mean he's found a thermal. If he doesn't, he hasn't. And sadly then, it does mean that this bird's going to have to do a lot of work, and it's a lot harder for him to be able to get at the height that he needs. Now, no, still, oh no, we're locked on now. So if he turns tightly again, no, he's comfortable with me. He is very much a trier, guys. Over many years now, he's learned the lie of the land. He knows concreted areas are a great place for a thermal, and also the tree area. Now, if he is a toe rag and goes a little bit too far, a little too quickly, guys, what we'll do, we'll leave him out there and carry on flying the rest of the team. But first of all, if you all can see him, I'm going to give him a little bit of a shout, so watch your ears, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, being a male, he completely ignores you. He knows that he's got on a good thing there, guys. He's now well locked on with his wings. He's not with beating at all. He's using no energy whatsoever thermaling up there. Now, if you give me a few seconds, I'll walk back to the vehicle and I'll try and give you a couple of statistics because he has got a tracking device on him which will give me a direction of where he is, but he has also got what we call a GPS system, and that will give me a location of where he is. It will tell me how high he is, it will tell me how fast he's travelling, gives me lots of information. So, I don't want to take my eye off him particularly, like I just done, and now I've lost him. Okay, so he's obviously got really good height now, guys. Now, the other day we were at a show, and he travelled off 8 miles in his flight. So, if I give you the statistics, oh, typical, it doesn't want to work. There we go. So he is travelling away from us, guys. It's saying on here, get a speed up. He's travelling at 55 miles an hour at the moment. He's 500, no, it's come back down, 480 metres away from us. It's not copying his speed at the moment. Why? Take a look at technology. To be able to get this system to work, guys, we have to work on 3 satellites, and sometimes one of the satellites will drop out, which does make our life really hard, because he is really getting and height.
He's gone.
Just bear with me a second. He's going over quarry water at the moment. Anybody knows go through that? I'm going to leave him out there, guys. I think he's over here. Quarry water. Oh, that is it. Well done, guys. Good shot. Jack, you're better, guys. Let's see if we can get him down now.
Left.
This bird doesn't like doing vertical scoops. He never has done. But he does tend to come in on a good angle. So if you turn there, Amador, that would be amazing. And you can see there as he turns his wing, ladies and gentlemen, how these birds can really pick up that tremendous speed that they need to be able to do that. Thank you very much over there, guys, for spotting him. There was me looking at the speed and everything. I wasn't even looking at the direction of the arrow. So, yeah. But I told you, I'm no good at technology. Now, he's not even panting, guys. Because he locked his wings onto that thermal, it's much easier for him. No energy is exerted while he's doing that, and that makes his life much easier to be able to cruise around with the greatest of ease. Now, I'm going to exchange the food that he's worked hard for and offer him another piece. And then I can safely put that back in my bag and we can change species. Now, Avalon, hold on, not fall off. Avalon came out nice with a hood on. The hood is simply there to keep the birds calm and relaxed before we start flying them. It's a process of hooding that has been around, as we've recently been able to date it, for 4,500 years. So it just simply takes out their eyesight away from them, which is their main sense, and it takes away their main eyesight, and therefore calm and relaxed. Meantime, my other little program that we're going to fly at the end has kindly taken further off. So just bear with me in a second, guys. You're not meant to take your foot off before you fly. That's it, set back. You'll find with me, guys, when I'm flying any of my birds, that they're all females when they behave themselves and they become males when they don't. Having said that, this next bird, ladies and gentlemen, is probably one of the most well-known of the birds of prey. It is a barnhouse. This is called Bollinger. And Bollinger is quite special because it's actually an African barnhouse, not a British one. Now, as he's heavily stitched on his chest, which is very different to the British Prana, which would actually be very wide on the chest. Now he's heavily spotted, he's got longer legs than the British one, and he's dark on the back. The main reason for this is the body and behind you. Bollinger makes it sound like an alcoholic when shouting. Bollinger. Now the difficulty this bird's got, ladies and gentlemen, he's actually looking at the speaker. Holly, come on. Quick! Will you go back in the box? It's easiest. Are you coming? Thank you. So, he has got the longer legs because this bird out in Africa is actually running along in the long grasses. It isn't a bird like the pineapple country, but it's going to be doing long flights, volley, Bollinger, and it's going to be doing the long flights like the British pineapple does. The downside that we've got here in this arena, guys, to explain, is that the main sense for an owl is actually their hearing. Now, in an arena, normally, I have a member of staff with me, Sophie, and she flies all my owls. I don't fly the owls because my voice is coming from me. Thank you. I'm going to go that way just because of the wind. Sorry, guys. She would normally fly the owl, so the owl is only then listening to her, where my voice is coming from me and it's coming out of all the speakers as well. And that gets really complicated for something as simple as an owl. The saying the wise old owl, guys, is one of the biggest myths in life. Whoever started saying that have never met a barn owl in their lives or any of the owls. If you're looking at this owl here, his head looks a reasonable size for his body. His skull is actually the size of a ping pong ball or a golf ball, guys. Inside that, oh hello. Inside that skull, you've got those two whopping great big eyes. You've then got your very large, noisy mouth, and on top of that, guys, you have a large ear on the left-hand side. You have a smaller ear on the right-hand side. And with that, it leaves very little for a brain. So, Bollinger. I did a lot of negotiating with the guys, and we got the price down to something rather than sensible. I borrowed and steal money from friends and family, and went off and picked this bird up and brought her home. Now, unfortunately, the first 2 years of this bird's life, he ended up spending it in an aviary. Now, for anybody who knows a little bit about birds of prey, the first 2 years are the most critical when it comes to flying. Those 2 years are when the bird's lungs are going to stretch to the maximum they'll ever do for the rest of their lives. So when you get a bird that is now sitting in an aviary for 2 years and can't stretch those wings because she's got no wings, it is a bigger problem. So the downside to this incredible bird as he is now, guys, he will never have the fitness that Amador has. He would never be able to be a hunting bird. He doesn't have the stamina to be able to chase anything. But hopefully you still get to see a beautiful bird, guys, doing what they do naturally, flying around in the sky. Now, as you're looking at him, he's got a reasonably long tail. This is because in the wild, this bird wouldn't naturally be there. It is actually a cross between a geofalcon and a saker falcon. Geofalcons being the largest, saker falcons being the second largest, but saker falcons have got more brains than the geofalcons. And that's why people tend to hybridize them over anything else, to try and get a bit more brains into the bird than the big brutes of the geofalcons. But as you can see here, he's doing really well. I'm really proud of this bird. But as I said, he'll never be the absolute best of prey he can be. So,